Hello, everybody. We are here.
Welcome to Super Bowl!
It's Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah, Super Bowl Sunday. It is the Vikings versus the Bears. Mr. Wave, who do you have winning this game?
I have the Vikings winning personally, but I know some people want to see the Bears win.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be a good game. I just hope for a good game. Personally, I have the Vikings winning 45-38.
Now, when we think about these teams in RFW, we think about the Vikings with their starting quarterback and
finally playing. Hasn't played at all. The whole playoffs, he hasn't played. It's been the backup Fish Toast, who is a solid quarterback. He's played for the Vikings. He's thrown for 729 yards, 11 touchdowns, 1 INT.
Now, let's hope that we can see these teams at their best and not at lower than what they can play at. Now, the Bears with Javon.
Bears quarterback, Javon. He was top 3 for MVP.
He was definitely he was definitely a Super Bowl contending quarterback. We definitely saw this coming.
He definitely is.
And now that we see him here, I mean, I think with their starting players, I think that the Bears can make this a close game. Or at least we can see an overtime drive decide the fact that the Vikings or the Bears will win this game and bring home the
Javon on the season hasn't missed a game all season, including playoffs. Has thrown for, well, these are his stats for the regular season. I don't have his stats for the playoffs, but he's thrown for 4,814 yards, 46 touchdowns, 20 INTs. But we all know what Javon is known for.
He is quite the rushing quarterback, and personally, when we see his blocking scheme with Fontier, we can see some especially good blocking up front, and he doesn't really get that much pressure in the backfield ever since Fontier has come to play for him.
Yeah.
And every time he's been there, Fontier has definitely limited that pressures.
Yeah. Javon, this rushing has 1,110 yards and 18 touchdowns.
Now, will we see him rush a lot this game? I don't think so, mainly because this is a big game.
I personally think he will.
I mean,
he personally probably will.
He probably will rush somewhat, but I don't think that in his right mind he will rush that much. I mean, we do see him coming off of back-to-back scrimmages with other teams, and so, I mean, he did make that a close game with the 49ers, and we know that there was a mess up in that game, and some part of that is why the Bears are here. It was a close game. It was a stream that maybe could have been done better.
Yeah. Honestly.
But, the 49ers, they weren't very, they didn't say that they were salty. They didn't show any saltiness about that loss. So I like to see that that sportsmanship, and well, there seems to be. Are they doing a 6v6?
I think so.
Well,
but yeah, they're trying to get a 7th, but at the moment
did see a couple players leaving, and now maybe that's because they just don't want to play with the Bears anymore, or there was a rough, or there was something said that makes them not want to
Key,
play.
Key is going to now own the future Bills coming to the league
Yeah.
next season, with Egg Pro joining him.
Now,
Now, personally, if I'm Key, Mr. Frontier has been talking about leaving the Bears because he doesn't feel appreciated.
Fontier.
If I'm, yeah, Frontier.
I will throw this out here. Fontier has messaged me about the Chargers. Now, I don't know how good the Bears are going to be without their starting O-line and their wide receivers leaving. So, I mean, I don't see Graveyard here yet. Do we? Is Graveyard here? Yes, he's here.
They're gonna have to be players back there.
Everybody, the Vikings' 7th player is joining, and I'm guessing they're going to put Graveyard in at 7th for the Bears. Graveyard's not.
Well, I don't know. They have so many fucking sorry.
Oh, they're benching
They have
Graveyard.
so many. I'm benching all of them because the owner's telling them they have to do a 6v6.
7v7. I don't know if they're going to put
7v7.
Graveyard in or another player, but
It might be either Brandon is hot or X424 King. Oh, they're putting in an unknown player.
oh, that's
Unexpected.
Now we see Prince Legend Killer there, and he's definitely one of their best players on the Bears. But
Yeah, well, arguably, I would say so.
we also see Trey there.
Who used to be on the Falcons? Played a game. Played 2 games against the Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. And both of those games, he had over 100 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Kickoff is soon.
For,
Hey, tell me when you're about to start.
we're waiting for the. I will.
Like, tell me like a minute before. So I can start.
Oh, I have to start it now. I was told I have to start it at kickoff. And there's Mr. Javon Williams, number 18. I was told to start it, so. It's a snow game in Minnesota.
Hello. My name is Wave YT, and I'm here with the Super Bowl at RFW, US Bank Stadium. The Bears versus the Vikings. Minnesota elects to receive the ball.
Elects to receive ball.
And
Okay, they're telling me the other guy's user for when he joins.
And
let the game. Well, as soon as they kick it off.
here's the football up.
Let Super Bowl 1.
And nobody there to return it. It bounces out back the end zone, and that will be at the 25-yard line. 1st and 15. 4 minutes on the clock.
Adele, who would have been if he started the whole season, arguably an MVP candidate.
An MVP runner-up.
Okay. Yeah, he was an MVP runner-up. He was top 4 in MVP, I believe. They're making us wait, seriously. Okay, he's in.
This is not a great start to the Super Bowl. here we are, 1st and 15. The Vikings set at the 25-yard line.
What are they doing?
Clearly not ready
Come on, guys.
at the line yet.
Clearly not ready. I don't know what they're doing.
I don't understand what's taking so long to get a player on.
I don't either. Oh, because the Bears were meant to receive the ball.
Oh.
I have to, when the Super Bowl started, I have to move them all the way.
If he snaps it, yaks it.
I have to get the notes. What? Huh?
Now, here we see some guys on this Bears offense that have looked good for a while now. And Bears are
Oh my
lucky to
God,
have them.
we're just gonna restart the game. Because that's making, just do a coin flip at this point. Just do a coin flip. It's not that hard.
Yeah. And that's
In
game.
Game.
The Vikings win the game.
The die.
I'm just kidding.
Remove the snow. No. Okay. Oh, no, away. Home. Spectator.
Bro, did they just say pick a
Spectator.
nicer stadium? Bro.
Clear night. Home. Away. Home. Every Super Bowl has a dome. Yeah, well, Frontier, I was told not to.
Now,
7v7? Okay.
I think all of the players are ready, and
Pretty sure they are. Oh, wait, I have to turn off snow. Because we're now in a dome stadium. We're in Carolina Stadium. Oh my God, okay. And of course the UVs aren't working for me. Thank you, thank you. Welcome to Carolina for the Super Bowl.
And here we are. The Bears versus the Vikings. And Chicago has the call, and people seem to be leaving on the Vikings.
Oh, never mind.
Why?
Of course.
Why are Vikings players leaving? Here's kickoff.
Only
Why?
one person left.
Why do they keep kicking it off? I thought the Bears are supposed to have the ball. And the Vikings take it at the 25-yard line.
God, what the fuck?
What?
Okay. I was told they'll just let it play.
And the Vikings, first and 15.
At the 25-yard line.
At the 25-yard line, 1st and 15. He hits a line screen, and he's not having his hand.
Fish toast.
And it looks like their starting QB is not there.
Not right, yeah.
And NR has been called. QB. Looks
No
like
idea.
Odell will not be playing in the Super Bowl as of right now. We
As
will
of right now.
we will update you when he joins back. And the line screen on first down did not work. So we have second
down.
He has a
Second
man
15.
looking fish. Might run it.
Looking.
He's gonna take the short.
Throws
Picked
it.
off. Trey.
Intercepted.
And the Bears showing why it's maybe not so good to play at home. And they're calling lag, but whatever.
Okay.
Personally, it's not laggy for me, but here's Javon Williams. On to see what he can do.
Everyone got to play on the server. Like, you can't blame it. Everybody's on the same fucking field.
Exactly.
It's you.
Trey in motion, going left. He's gonna line screen egg pro, and that's not a first down. That is maybe 3 yards short. 2 yards. No, 3. Oh my gosh.
3 yards.
I'm blind.
3 yards.
I'm blind.
Egg pro.
Javon.
Reception.
Kevon in the back.
Yeah, Javon looking.
He's looking.
For
He has
whatever
man
reason,
deep.
not on the football.
He's gonna run it. Yeah.
He's not allowed to run it.
He's. Wait, no, there's
Oh, no,
seventh.
yes, he is.
Seventh. Right when he ran it, the seventh joined. Here's Javon. Rush getting there.
Pressure in his face.
And it's incomplete.
Overthrown.
Second and 15. And here's Javon. Looking. Has nobody downfield.
Looking.
He has a man in the back.
Oh, defensive line.
He's gonna shoot that deep. Caught. Egg pro.
Egg pro touchdown.
Touchdown. Putting them up 6 early on.
And the Bears strike first in the Super Bowl.
Wow. Now, they're really showing why they deserve to be in the Super Bowl. And they're calling lag again. Maybe. And it's up and it's good. 7 points to start this. Chicago, it's up. And it's wide left. It's going to be it's going to be fair caught, and that's at the 25. Odell, starting QB. Let's see how he plays for the first time in, a couple weeks?
Yeah.
Odell.
Oh my god, I'm lagging heavy.
Looking. Odell.
Looking.
Still looking. He has a man wide open.
Throwing.
Ace. Caught. Instantly putting them deep. Gain of 50 by Odell. Odell just slinging that deep. He might run it here. He doesn't have much pressure. Good O-line.
This guy. Grail offensive line.
Yeah, that fish. He might dive in. No.
No.
The defensive stop. First and goal. Here it is. See what they can do. Line screen to the offensive line. Fish. Touchdown. An amazing.
And the Vikings strike back.
Vikings strike back. And wow. And it's up and it's good. 7-7 in the first quarter. The ball is kicked up and it's wide left. 1 yard, no, maybe 3 yards out of the end zone, and Kevon takes it. Kevon moving around, can't get around that guy, but that's a 26-yard return. And here's Javon and the Bears offense.
Yep. Sorry, I'm arguing with fish in the fucking chat.
You're good. Egg Pro line screen, getting around one, but can't get around the last guy, and that's a gain of 10. Not a first down.
Fish's ego is so bad. You want to know kind of why I want the Bears to win? You think Javon talking about Fish's ego is so big?
Javon might sling this deep. No, there's a comeback route, and that's 24K.
Oh, 24K with a great catch and a great throw by Javon.
I mean, it was
see
a
how
simple
Javon was-
comeback route, but
Yeah,
Javon runs it.
I realized.
Hey, speak of the devil, man.
What was I just
As
saying?
soon as he said it, 4 yards away from a first down. Now, I don't think they can get Fontier a touchdown here.
Out.
And that's a first down, gain of 4. First and goal in the red zone.
First and goal.
Javon looking. Good O-line blocking. Yes, he's going to run it again.
And he stopped at what?
He stopped.
The one.
Javon injured on the play. I'm just kidding. Second and goal.
Oh, they're going to try to get Frontier his touchdown. Oh, and it's batted away.
Third and goal. Fontier did not catch it.
Third and goal. If I'm dumb, I'm not trying anything. I'm just trying to score.
And he's not in.
Stopped at the goal, and they're going for it.
Let's see what they do here. Stacking up. That should not have been in. But
It was so lagging on my screen, I can't tell you if it was in or not.
he's in the end zone, but if there was realistic tackling, he shouldn't have been in.
Well, it's not realistic. It's real. Also, ironically. Oh my god, he can't stand fish. Is there a way for me to mute him? Mute fish.
It's up.
Fucking shut up. And it's gonna be returned
Fish.
by
Returning it.
guy.
And that's a 36-yard return diving over defenders. Odell. Let's see if they can return that score. Are they playing zone? It looks like the Bears are playing zone.
They are.
Because there's broken coverage like everywhere.
Open. Oh, he has a check down.
He's going to hit the check down to Fish. And that's a first down and more. That is 25 yards.
Gain of 25 yards. Odell is 4 for 4 on the day so far.
He's looking good so far. Odell, gonna run it.
Odell running it.
Juke. And he's not juking out Javon, and that's an 18-yard rush. Maybe not gonna run as much.
It's looking like that.
Oh, they're double rushing. And that's a dot. Ace. On 3 defenders' heads. That's a dot.
What a catch by Ace.
What a catch and what a throw. That is impressive. I mean, making that throw in general is really tough on 3 defenders. But, I mean, he completed it.
Double rush in your face.
Here's altered. And it's down the middle. Good. 14-14. Responding with a score. Showing dominance on both sides of the ball.
Let's see. Odell on the day is 5 for 5, 123 yards, 2 touchdowns. Javon 5 for 6, 87 yards and a touchdown. But Javon has 31 rushing yards and a touchdown.
Kevon might get around.
Javon,
No, he won't get around, but that's a good return. 48 yards.
Yeah,
Javon
that is huge.
getting his guys to the line.
If you're the Bears,
And they call line up.
what are you doing?
P-clack.
Oh,
P-clack.
right.
K-19.
Why is Javon away?
K-19, look. It's K-19.
I mean, home. There is no K-19.
He is. He's on the Vikings. What are you on about?
Oh, yes he is. Why is he not popping up on my thing? Hold up. He's not popping up on my server list. Oh, there he is.
Okay, I think play is going to start. Here's Javon.
Javon, here we go.
Reading the defense. He's looking. Looking deep. Is a man in between 2 coverages.
He might have a running lane.
Yes, he's going to run it. And that's a first down.
Jumps over a defender.
Now, this is kind of what we see from Justin Fields.
Wow. And here we go with the glaze.
And here's what we kind of see from Lamar Jackson. Except, trick play, but that's almost picked off, and that's incomplete. Kevon, not the best arm.
I don't know what that was.
Javon, looking.
Might have a running lane.
Might have a man deep. He's sacked! And that's a big hit by the defender, making him pay.
We don't really see Frontier let up a sack.
And, wow. Here's Javon looking. Not good blocks on that left side. He might run it here. Has a man. Picked off, Odell!
Intercepted!
Not a great look there by Javon, and that's his first interception of this ball game. Wow. I don't know what he was trying to do there.
I don't know. I think he was trying to fit it in that window in between the defenders that Pro was in.
It was too low, and he was double covered. I mean, there was no way he was completing that. Good coverage by that defense. Has a man left side. Maybe he might take it left side. Oh no, he's wide open. Broken coverage. At some point, you got to start thinking about changing up the coverage because something's not working. Odell. He might run it here. He might run it, yes. He's going to get that first down. He's going to dive for the first down. And oh my gosh. He's hit. Gain of 17. Odell looking. He has men pressed up. He might run it. Yes, he's going to take the run lane. Never mind. He's going to trick out the defense. He is a man. He's going to take off the middle. Down at the one. What is that?
What was that?
Timeout called by the Vikings.
Why is my shift lock not working?
I don't understand what. And they might. I don't know why they're kicking it.
Okay, I think it was a misclick. I'm gonna be honest.
Here's Odell. Might run it up the middle, honestly. Line screen to Fish. Touchdown. Fish.
What's going on with my thing?
Wow. Showing that dominance on offense and defense.
If I leave the game, will it be fine? But
yeah,
I can't leave.
It'll be okay.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to leave a rejoin because my fucking shift lock isn't working.
Here's the PAT. It's up and it's good.
It might be.
14-21. Vikings lead this game. The Super Bowl 8v8.
8v8?
Yeah, there's 8 players. Here's Kevon.
That was 7. Oh, it's Trey and stuff.
Oh, are people joining?
It's Trey and that want to watch the Super Bowl. I can't.
Why don't they just watch the stream?
I don't know, but it won't let me do this so I can bench players.
Here's Javon. Not ready. Here it is.
I don't know why my shift lock is not working.
Javon Williams. Javon. Looking. 2 men in between coverages. He's going to take the deep shot. That might be over. That's over. Incomplete. Close one, but incomplete. I mean, he missed that opportunity completely. I mean.
Yo, put that hoe ass bitch, motherfucking D Ward head.
Here's Javon Williams. Looking, and that's overthrown, incomplete, and he did not read that defense well. Javon. Snaps it. Looking. He's looking. Oh, ankles right there. that's a 28-yard gain. First and 15. Here's Javon.
Yeah. Sorry. If I leave the game, it's gonna be fine. You said, right?
Yeah, you're good. Line screen to Egg Pro, and it's good.
Oh.
12 yards.
I can't leave. It's asking me for my account info.
Javon looking.
fine, I'll
Can't
just-
run it. Can't run it. Good pressure. He's going to take the run lane.
He
And
can run it, actually. It's a 7v7.
he can't run?
One. Yeah, it's 7v7.
No. I thought someone was.
1 minute warning. If you are the Bears, you've got to score to stay in the game. Because
I mean, if they get
Pretty sure
piled by
Vikings fall
2
back.
scores here, I mean, and they're going to score by a run. And touchdown.
what did you expect?
It's-
Javon is a running.
It's hard to commentate
quarterback.
this when he runs so much.
Yeah.
It
I know.
hurts. It hurts.
It hurts because then he doesn't run, and then you think he's gonna throw it, but then he runs. Like,
Exactly.
that's why Javon is a special quarterback in this league.
Definitely
As
special.
much as we.
It's up, and it's good. 21-21. Second quarter is at 48 seconds. Trey on to kick off.
48 seconds. That, in my opinion, that's a little too much time to leave Odell with on the
Oh, yeah.
field.
Odell is a special
The way
quarterback.
the Vikings offense has looked, this
Oh.
Vikings team is gonna be
A
and
shoelace
what a
tackle. And that was a dirty tackle. I mean, swooped his legs out, and that is
Odell looking.
Odell
I'm
looking.
pretty sure Odell has yet to miss a pass.
I don't think he has. In between 2 broken coverages, he's gonna throw that side. Finish.
What a
First
catch.
down. What a catch on the sidelines. Should have stayed out of bounds. Should have went
28
out of bounds.
Seconds, 27.
Odell.
They have 2 timeouts. The Bears have all 3.
He's gonna.
That
That's a.
would be a dot.
His
no,
wide receivers
no.
miss.
8 for 9.
It looked
That's
good.
the end of
It
his
looked
perfect
good.
day.
Here's Odell.
Looking. He might run it.
I don't
If
think
I'm
he
Odell,
can.
I'm running it.
He's gonna run it.
Odell
He needs to
running.
call a timeout here.
Timeout.
6 seconds. Timeout called. They could kick the field goal here because that's not first down. That was a yard before first down. They might call.
I think if they don't get the first down, they're gonna just throw it away and take the 3.
He needs to
No,
shoot
they're
it.
going for
He
the
needs to shoot it.
touchdown.
I mean,
They're
his
going for the
O-line can't
touchdown.
block forever, but it's looking good. He's gonna. It's a Hail Mary.
They're gonna toss it.
It's a
gonna be
toss-up.
toss. This is why I don't like this game.
And it's up. It's intercepted. Prince, legend, killer, touchback. Maybe not the best decision on,
The coaches.
on the coaches' side.
Yeah.
But-
if I was the coach, I would have. If I was the coach, I would have just taken the 3, go into halftime with the lead, because I'm pretty sure the Vikings get ball next.
They do. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and this is 21-21. This is a really good Super Bowl game. This is what you would expect in a Super Bowl. Wouldn't you say, Wave?
Here it is. Third quarter. Second half.
Wave. Wouldn't you say this is? Oh no, never mind. The Bears get ball. Oh, that's right, because they're
The Bears have an opportunity to take this lead.
take the lead back. They could take the lead back. Javon has been playing decent. He has that one really bad interception. But
He's
other than
definitely
that,
not
he's
one of the.
pretty
Oh,
decent.
someone's pancaked. The D-line.
The D-line pancake. That is crazy. He
Here's
has
Javon.
a window to throw. He has a window to throw.
Overthrown. Kevon misses.
Javon misses the cat. You can't blame that on Javon.
Yeah, that looked.
That was a great ball by Javon, and Kevon just
I don't know how you trust your tight end to catch that in
make
between
a catch
coverages.
like that. Yeah.
Between two coverages,
That's like a throw
kind
that
of.
you would do. That's a throw that you would do to like egg pro.
Odell's gonna run it.
Taking the running lane.
I mean, that's a smart move there, but
That is a smart move. Nobody open. Just
Nobody
fucking
open,
running, get
gonna
the
run it.
yards.
good idea. Good idea. Here's Odell.
I told you, I am pretty sure that the Vikings will be. They're gonna be Super Bowl contender. Double rushing.
And that's a dot. Oh,
Oh, knocked out of bounds.
that was in.
What a play.
I think we need to review that. Challenge
I
that.
don't know.
Coaches need to challenge that.
They're not gonna challenge it. They're gonna just play on.
Challenge that play.
You can't challenge it. It's already been played.
I know they should have, cause that would have been a touchdown if they were challenged.
I'm pretty sure that was out because he was knocked out of bounds.
I know, but the ball crossed the planes.
Why are you not kicking the field goal?
I don't know. Oh, he has a man left side. No, that's in between two coverages. Out the back. Never mind. He takes too long to throw the ball.
He's gonna get sacked.
That's a first down.
Come on.
Ace.
First down. Ace.
First and goal. Gain of 10. They have all 4 downs here. I mean, the entire playbook's opened up here. And Odell's almost in. 1 yard. The 1 yard line. Line's green to fish. That's worked for the 3rd time in a row. Never mind, 2nd time.
The Vikings take the lead. I mean, if I'm the Vikings, yes, you're happy that the 4th down worked, but you can't always go for it on 4th down and get it.
Yeah,
every
that's
time.
risky. And that's no good.
No good. Boink.
The boink. I mean,
The doink. The Taco Bell doink.
if you were able to catch the ball off the doink and run it in for the 2-point, that would be sick.
Oh, I wish they would do that.
Here's Kevon.
All right, Kevon, you just missed what he probably wishes was a catch, and would have probably put the Bears in really good field position.
They would have probably scored a touchdown on that. And now, the Bears have... Oh, good read by that defense. No gain.
Good read, no gain.
Egg Pro has been their only source of line screens. I mean, every single game I've streamed
He's
of him.
arguably the best receiver on the line screen.
I mean,
You think of top tier receivers, he is arguably the.
he has a man
one of
burning
the
downfield left side. One-on-one coverage if you want to take that. No, he's gonna... That's intercepted. That is a horrible throw.
That was a horrible read.
I mean,
What is Javon looking at?
Javon, I don't think he's on the
He
same...
might pick six it.
Javon, I don't think is on the same screen we are. I don't
let's
think
take
he's
a look
playing the
at
same
this.
game we are.
That is just straight to him. If I'm Javon, I'm taking that running lane.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even bother saying anything about running it there. Like, that was the only decision he could have made.
The running was the
Yeah,
best
that's a
decision.
dot.
That's
Ace.
a dot.
Wow. The Vikings
The
are putting
Vikings
belt
are,
back-to-back
they're-
scoring drives.
They're getting the belt ready.
I mean,
Javon on his 2 interceptions. When Javon looks good, he looks like arguably one of the best quarterbacks. But when Javon looks bad,
he's trying to
he
force
looks
these
like
throws.
one of the
Realistically, he's trying to force it.
quarterbacks. He's doing what Lamar does in real life.
He thinks that he's running too much, so he doesn't run it. Now, you can give him hate however much you want here, but
you
he's smart.
got to admit, he's a smart quarterback. Javon should be taking these runs.
But he's listening to other people telling him not to run it, and it's not working out too
Javon
well.
should just, yeah. That is what Javon's 3rd interception on the game.
Yes.
Javon's 3rd interception, though the other one wasn't his fault. That
It
was
wasn't
the
his fault,
receiver's
but
all day. But the other 2 were ugly. He should have never thrown those 2.
if I'm the Bears players and I'm down by 2 scores here, I'm thinking
telling
about
you
a
to
trade.
run it.
I'm thinking about a trade. Oh my gosh, that's on the receiver. They need to put in graveyard. Their receivers right now are horrible.
The only receivers generating anything is Egg Pro.
Exactly. And
Any other catch, the only other receivers to catch anything is
they only have 1 DB on
Pro.
3 receivers. I don't see what's happening here. He might take over the middle.
It's zone. He's running it. Javon gets the tackle.
I mean, if
this was a close game.
If I'm Odell, I'd do the same thing. I waste the clock.
I waste the clock.
I wouldn't want to put up any more points because what's the point?
I don't start putting up.
Here's a man wide open. Whoa.
Oh, and the receiver sound.
That's fish. Wow.
Oh.
The tight end.
Tight end.
I mean, sometimes as a tight end, you do that. I mean, I played tight end. I played O-line. I know how that goes. Sometimes you overthink the catch, and then, you can't really do anything about that. I think the O-line needs to roll out here. He's going to take the short, and that's, no way the DB could have caught that. 37 yards in the red zone. Here's Odell.
Odell looking. He can't run it, as the Bears only have 6.
Oh, yeah, he can't run it anymore. He's going to throw it out high. In. Altered. Touchdown. Yeah.
Frontier was the one to lead.
Yeah, this is embarrassing. To say the least.
Graveyard is now in.
I mean, at this point, I don't think that the Bears can come back from this.
No.
Here's the PAT.
The Bears really cannot. This sucks for Javon. Javon here in the Super Bowl.
The Bears fought very hard to get here, and then they're choking severely.
Severely choking.
I mean, I don't think you can do anything about that. I think at some point, you just start to think, wow, these guys made it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's what it's kind of looking like right now.
I mean,
no Frontier. You got no offensive line now.
No O-line, no tight end. Well, Prince is at tight end now. He's not. Well, yeah, he's going to let that man through. He's going to roll out instead of keeping that block.
He has a guy in the...
Oh, my gosh. That's over, and that's intercepted. Wow. No. I can't even defend. I can't defend Javon anymore.
No. You cannot.
That's 4 interceptions now.
This is his worst playoff game, arguably.
I mean, no, this isn't even playoffs. This is the Super Bowl. This is the one place he did not need to do.
Still classified as playoffs.
Yeah. This is the one place that he needed to not throw picks, and he's throwing picks.
He is throwing picks, yeah.
And while they're down by this much, he can run. Oh, yeah, like, this zone coverage is just not working for this Bears defense. These wide receivers are finding holes everywhere, and the Bears aren't even rushing.
The Bears are falling apart right now. They're getting no pressure on the quarterback.
If you ask me, this is just what the Bears are. Realistically. The Bears, when it comes to tough situations, they choke.
I'm not going to disagree with you.
I mean,
the Bears, when they started the season,
touchdown. Fish. 4 receiving touchdowns for him. This is a crazy statistical. That's what you can't do after scoring a touchdown. That's unsportsmanlike.
Where?
He put up a crying emoji.
Yeah, that's unsportsmanlike. The Bears are getting a free yards.
Free yards on. Throw the flag. dot, but
I gotta do H and then unsportsmanlike conduct.
I could. If you give me pad, I'll do it for you.
Pretty sure you do have pad.
It's unsportsmanlike conduct on I think fish.
Yeah.
Do you want me on fish?
Nah, I got it.
I'll
Fish.
just throw the flag and I'll call the and then I'll type the.
So, wait, why are they doing a play?
I don't know.
Wait.
Do you want me to call Peacock?
All right, it's good.
Okay.
Play ball. Bears after the unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah, the Bears. I mean, I know a lot of people were mad about the 49ers game, and this is just further proving that they are frauds.
I told Javon coming into this game. I talked to Javon. I said personally, I think he needs to win this game. He's not gonna get Tag Pro coming in at tight end. Tag Pro. I told Javon. I was talking to Javon. I don't think he will ever have another chance. Graveyard on the catch.
Yeah, I mean half his players are gonna
I-
leave, losing this game.
Tier's leaving. Egg Pro's leaving.
I mean, losing this game is just making your players realize that, truthfully, I don't think that they're Super Bowl
Well, you have
material.
another chance. Yeah, and no offense, but all your Super Bowl caliber players are going to another team.
And I personally think that Graveyard might leave. Losing this game is gonna make him realize.
Touchdown Bears.
Touchdown Bears.
Bears
The first one in what years?
since the second quarter.
Jeez.
Since before halftime. They haven't scored since halftime. But this is what I'm talking about. Before, when Javon is good and playing good, he's playing like a top quarterback. But when he plays bad, he plays like a bottom quarterback.
I mean, when he plays bad, he plays bad. Like,
There's no.
I mean, they just missed that 2-point because he overthrew it by 5 yards. Onside.
This
2
is
minutes.
Not what
on the
you
clock.
expect from the Bears. When the Bears were coming into the playoffs, we thought.
We saw
Okay.
them winning games, and that's good blocking
Yeah.
by the Vikings.
And this is the game. This is the game. Right here.
Yeah. If they score a touchdown here, honestly, I don't think there's any point in watching. Because it's obvious. Yeah,
I'm going to let them know because I don't think half of them know that you can milk because in other leagues it's a flag.
He shouldn't have went for the first down there. He should have went down right before the first down.
Yeah.
So he can play a couple more.
In my personal opinion, if anybody should win Super Bowl MVP,
That should have
it
been a fumble.
should be. In my opinion, it should be Odell. Odell has played.
Yeah, he
lights
was.
Out.
I mean, Odell has amazing decision making. Has he thrown a pick?
Other than the Hail Mary, no.
And honestly, that shouldn't have counted because Hail Marys, I feel like interceptions on Hail Marys should have counted. It's all luck. So
No, I don't. When I do stats and it's a Hail Mary pick, I don't count it. It's just stupid.
exactly. Here's Odell.
Because it wasted all your stats.
Yeah, that's a dot.
Touchdown.
Wow. Yeah, this is Bell.
Yeah. The Bears did not look like the Bears. And this offseason, they're going to have some question marks to answer. In
Yeah.
my opinion, with the way the NFC is looking, the Vikings are going to run the NFC.
I mean, dude. honestly, oh my gosh, that's intercepted
Intercepted.
again.
They could have used this earlier, but
They could have used
it's a little
any
late now.
picks earlier, but I mean,
Can after this, can you take screenshots for JD? Because I
Yeah, I
cannot,
gotcha.
because I don't have my phone. But the Bears are gonna have some question marks to answer. Obviously, you're gonna keep Javon as your quarterback. You're not gonna swap a MVP caliber quarterback.
I think at some point we need to rethink
I don't know.
Javon at quarterback. I mean, not completely, but I think on certain games, on certain big games, I don't think that he's the guy for the job. I mean,
Playoffs, he's been great.
I mean,
Like last season doesn't count, but the
Yeah.
season before this, he made it all the way to Super Bowl. And Super Bowl,
guys, they can score.
and the Super Bowl, what? I can't right now, guys.
Here's Javon.
In the Super Bowl in last season, that doesn't count anymore.
That's almost picked off,
Kinda
but
had a
it's good.
meltdown. He had a meltdown. It's very apparent that Javon, when it comes to Super Bowl,
He
he doesn't perform.
he chokes. It's like Dak Prescott
much.
when it comes to playoffs. And that's picked off, most likely. Yes.
That's picked off.
Ace. Not a good look there. I mean, trusting
Wow.
Kevon, who dropped a pass earlier, with a throw up. I don't see how this decision
And
making.
He might take this.
He
He
might.
might take this all the way.
He might chew the clock. Yeah, that's game. And they forfeit. Leaving. Leaving in the Super Bowl is insane.
Yeah.
Alright, let me take screenshots. Oh, he left the game. I couldn't get screenshots of Javon.
I didn't leave the game. You're
Oh.
good. Oh. Javon, his stats should still be there.
They didn't show up a second ago.
Oh yeah, you gotta hit the arrow. They show up when you hit the arrow.
I don't. Why would they leave? Like, that's so. In the Super Bowl?
In the Super Bowl. 83. 83 to what? 27.
58 to 27.
Yeah.
That. Yeah, that's belt. These guys are frauds.
Yeah. That was not a good look for the Bears.
Yeah, that.
What was the final? It was 50,
58.
27 to what?
58 to 27.